Sexual Health Month. I know, see, that is how we were supposed to behave every time we spoke about our vagina. I'm sure you can guess what I'm about to talk about. It is sexual month, babies. It is sexual health month. It is sexual health. Ni ila mwezi ya mechi, yes. But now ndio mechi ifanyike, other things have to happen, you know. Lazima uangalie maeneo wilayani, you know. Make sure that these things are working, and also the whole thing starts from your head. By the way, I don't think I can stress that enough. Especially for women. Hey, hii kitu inakuanga akili sana. Anyway, after the last video, some people, juu mnafikirianga tu mechi, some people waliona sana ile swali kubwa ni ati vile ile kitu, naona ile kitu vile hiyo kitu inakuwa affected na hii maneno na vile mtu anarutia mechi after hii kitu ifanyika. I don't know why that accent came, but guy, lorries and babies will not give me a break. But who are we? We are braving the noise. Nakwambia wakiongeza volume na mimi naongeza, because now what do I do? It's like, no, that kid is trying me. But anyway, ni sawa. Haya. So we are going to be talking things Coochie. Sasa mbona hiki tu iko silent. We are going to be talking things Coochie, and this is mostly going to be from my experience. Yes, we don't admit it, but we have all tried. We have tried things that worked and things that did not work. Sawa. Na usijaribu kuniambia wewe ujui. Don't tell me you don't know. You're going to try and be a liar. Unataka kuniambia ujaisikia kakitu kanafanya kazi na huko, and then we just decided to try it. Well, because of having a baby, I always thought I need to do extra to take care of these things. So I tried and experimented not quite a bit, because also there's just things that common sense just beat. And I've got to say that Google has been my best friend in some of these things. I have nimeepuka masaibu zingine za shetani. I have epuka some things that were advised to me, e.g. douching. Somebody told me I should douche. I don't know. I hear for some people it works. I hear that for some people just going up there works for them. Lakini sasa mimi na hii mwili yangu atutakangi pia vitu zingine sana. So we're going to start by cleaning the coochie. As I said, douching, just not my thing. And that one I was just saved by Google. Ding 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 ding. Just don't do it. Stories of things that have happened to them because of it are just too many. So singoja kusoma na kitabu yako saa yote, you know. Sometimes especially when it comes to this part, man, you don't know, like, do you get a transplant of your uterus? I'd like to do that stuff, because hey, me sitaki kuimagine ni kitu vile aiwe, you know why me I don't want it to go away. Anyway, cleaning for me starts with the tissue. Now hiyo kupanguza, watu kalia choo hivi and then tunafanya hivi. No, it is the other way around. Unapanguza hivi. Are we together, class? Are we together? It is, yeah, from that way. Yes, from front to back. A lady, when I was working for a company called I was doing sales for Oriflame. A lady that we used to work with over there one time mentioned that because they had a vaginal wash, But for her, she just said, personally, I would never try and sell this to a woman because I would not use it. I've also been brought up in the sense that knowing that this thing cleans itself. As in, if you eat right, drink a lot of water, it's just kind of self-flushes. You don't need to do extra. So femi wash, sometimes also if you're a person who's easily irritable, femi wash might not be a good idea. But for some people I hear it works, so power to you. But for me, femi wash Z. And that lady said sometimes maybe just tell people how to clean their vagina when they go to the loo. Just, like wipe the lips, huku kando na huku kando. Some people forget to do that. Like, don't just go and then forget that you have, some uko na tu vitu mikunjo uko ndani. Get everything, basically. Clean everything. And then I grew up a little more. And I made some very cool Muslim friends. Yes, mnajua. Najua sahi, everybody who knows from Nanyuki, they know my Muslim friend, the famous one. Sasa nitajua kama decide kama nitasema jina yake nitaandika hapa. I have to call her. I have not told her. Anyway, so I learned how to clean my butt when I go to the loo. They had tissue, but then, okay, personally, I like trying out different things. Culture just excites me. So, I tried cleaning my things with a water bottle when I went to the loo. And I've got to say, when I have the option, I do it. Yeah, I do it. And I just learned you don't wash your butt with your right hand. It's the hand you're gonna eat with. You wash with a different hand and then you clean yourself thorough. Also, clean your hands before and after the loo, especially when you're going to change tampons and stuff like that. Umeguza vitu and then uanze kwenda you digging for a tampon na uko ndani. Wash your hands. Haya. Let's teremuka kidogo. So, shave, trim or bush. I've done them all. And I'd prefer like something trim, I have tried the landing strips. Man, things we have done in our youths. Like it inaandikwa ni kama mnachora sign ya this. How were we drawing these things? Hey, or you like weka line hivi kwanza. I will get into too much information. But you understand those two things that I'm talking about. Oh, you have like a strip like this, or it's made into triangles. Some people used to make them into love hearts. I'm thinking, wow, look at the detail on that. I mean, because sometimes you used to go to the club and somebody just is walking out still half dressed, and you can't help but see very well mowed love hearts. That's what I've got to say. If you can remember me, you will remember I saw your Nini and I was very fascinated. It was a club loo. And she came out and oh my god, and her dress was still up and she was going commando. So she was still trying to, because it was bandage like. So her little love heart was showing over here, and I'm like, and you're drunk, so sometimes you don't even realize you're staring until you snapped out of it. So I was like, wow, man, okay. And the girl, I think, being the nudist that she is, just stood there for me to look at her love heart. Anyway, for me, I prefer just something trim, There is a way also, you tengeneza huku, kinyoa ngalo. If you're the kind of person who wants to back you with it, at least trim the sides, you know. See ati lazima ikae triangle, like at least trim the sides so that when you wear panties you don't have strays. So yeah, trim would be my favorite, but I don't mind shaving. I have tried to plait my bush. Oh Lord. But I think in that situation, just keep it clean. Just keep it clean. Wash. You can't have a bush, you know, like peekaboo, and you're not washing properly. Out and look at my friend. You will. And usually when you have that and you know you're the kind of person who maybe has body odor, and not because of your own liking. Some things are just, I guess, cocoa system. I've never understood, because some people still drink a lot of water, they have a healthy diet, but they can't help but smell funny. In that incident, I say wash, just ogara, just oga. Higher. As I said, my girlfriend with the love heart. My girlfriend with the love heart. Me and her have one thing in common. These things I used to wear thongs, and then they kind of run up your butt. Okay, sometimes I still do, but I'm just not comfortable with the running up the butt. Sometimes it gets very uncomfortable, so I prefer just going commando. If I'm in a dress that allows me, I will go commando. Nowadays, I am very comfortable in panties. You know, like kwanza, like the bigger surface one. No, like there's those ones. Where kuna kisuruari wewe. Me, by the way, I understand mothers and mothers union and shit. You know, when you need that pot tuck, I get it. Where, sweethearts, leave our panties alone. To each their own. Mothers Union are legends. Now we just learned how to make them a little cuter, yeah, and wear them in a bit of a sexier way. And personally, as I said, sexual health also is in the head. So how you see yourself. I was telling myself another day in the morning, and I was telling myself, look, sweetheart, by the time you're thinking what another person is thinking of your body, or even of yourself, or even of your work or your art, by the time you're already judging yourself by, or what are they going to say, you've already concocted ideas of what they're going to say in your head, which means that is your own insecurities screaming at you, baby. People out here don't give a shit. And those that actually give a shit are happy to see you flourish. So go with it. Acha nikunywe maji nikiangaliaga kama hii kamera inafanya.